Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Knitting on the Fly. I'm Katie, your host. It is episode 21, and it is Saturday, July 16th, 2011, and for pretty much everybody in New England, it's a fabulous day. Fabulous. It's awesome. Hold on. Let me turn my... I always forget to turn my noises off till I start recording. No, it's a fantastic day up in the Northeast. It is sunny, at least along the coast. It is not too humid. We have a great breeze. It's probably a little more humid inland, but it's fantastic. It's fantastic out here. So, yeah, it's great. I went out and weeded my garden, and I laid in the hammock for a while, and I let the cat outside, and it was awesome. It was fantastic. So, it looks like this whole week is going to be good. It's also leading to some really hot weather for some of you, so stay cool, stay indoors. Good luck. So anyway, episode 21. I don't have a title. It'll probably come up at some point. Jet setting this week to kick it off. I went to the Boston area, as is per normal for us this week. And then we did a trip to Nashville. And I actually didn't go anywhere. We were only there for a few hours. I just hung out at the airport. I didn't really know if anybody was in Nashville. I probably should have posted it. Live and learn, I guess. There will be more traveling, so probably going to be going to Burlington, Vermont at some point. And so yeah, when that comes up, I'll definitely let everybody know. I'll do better about that. But yeah, we were in Nashville for the afternoon, and then came home, and I was totally whipped. I was so tired, so I came home and crashed for about 10 hours, which I never do. I don't sleep more than 8 usually, and slept till, like 8:30 in the morning, which I don't usually do either. So, that was really nice. Nashville Airport's fantastic. Next week is really busy, which is a total bummer, because my honey's on vacation. He comes home tonight, and fly like 4 days next week, which I know sounds just sad compared to people who work like a full 5 days a week, but some weeks we only fly like 1 or 2 days, and I was really hoping next week was going to be one of those weeks so we could go camping, but we'll see what happens. It's all subject to change. But anyway, he's on vacay. We're going to try to squeeze in some camping and just relax. He's so excited to be home and just get to spend some time here. It's going to be very nice. So, I head home to Minnesota next month for my cousin's wedding. What else? Oh, I did a little bit more of my own jet setting. I took Wendy, the little airplane, my little airplane, and went up to see my honey last night. So, the weather was fantastic, so I took her out for her first cross country in Maine, and she did really good. She, oh, here comes the boy kitty. What's the matter? He just came inside from playing outside, so he wants to go back up. You want to go back outside? Yeah. She did really good. Just, you know, it's kind of like when you drive a car, you know, someone else drives your car and they're like, oh, there's this noise. Oh, yeah, that's this. You know the noises, you know that. I'm still trying to learn all that about my airplane. So it was really good to get her out and take her out, and honey came and picked me up, and we had some dinner, and like a chicken and salsa with some cucumbers and some celery. Not celery, but whatever. Jeremy got the peanut butter out, so it was all good. And yeah, then he dropped me off before he went to work, and I flew home and put the plane away, and I weeded today. What else did I do? Laid in the hammock. Organized the tool shed. I'm so excited. I love having a garden shed. I went and bought all kinds of hooks for our pegboards, and I got this awesome big flip down thing that holds all your, like, your shovels and your rake and all that stuff. Home improvement, so exciting. Okay, anyway, on to the reason you guys are actually here. Knitting. I don't think I've worked on the Dionysus socks since last week. Maybe a little bit. Well, I worked on them a little bit while I was guest appearing with Heather from Highland Handmaids was here last week. If you didn't see me guest spot on that, go to thefibristafiles.com. And I was in our last episode. We actually recorded it right here. So if you missed it, go check it out. I did link to it a couple blogs down, or yeah, a couple posts down. I did link to it. And I'm really confused by one of these is longer than the other. It looks like I did a double row somewhere. Maybe I did? I don't know. But anyway, there's the Dionysus socks. So they've gotten just a slight bit of love. I'm getting ready to cast on for another pair of socks, and I can't find my Addies. I have no idea. I have both bags that the Addies came in, but no Addies. No idea. Don't know where they are. I don't know. The pattern of that is the Interrupting Cow socks. They're size 1, 2.25 millimeter. Interrupting Cow socks are by Laura Linneman and the Knit Girls. So there's that. And then, oh, I forgot my finished project. Oh well. I'm starting a dishcloth to match my kitchen dishcloth. This is crochet. It'll be a nice big dishcloth, because once you wash them, they kind of shrink up. So, and I'm doing that. It's just double crochet. I chained like 30. I don't know. I didn't count. But it was 30-ish. And this is on a US G6 4.0 millimeter. So that's in that one. And then the blanket. We've made progress. Actually, a good amount of progress, which is good because the wedding's in like 6 weeks. 5 weeks. 5 weeks, 6 weeks. So anyway, here is my progress on the blanket. It's kind of mushy. It's going to have to upgrade to a bigger bag. So anyway, there is the blanket. I think it's very pretty. I'm very happy with how it's turning out. So this is 2 repeats finished of the blanket. I have no idea how many I'm going to have to do, so it could be a long haul. But I'm almost through my first skein of yarn, and I have 6, so I might have to go find more. I mean, I have more. It's not the same colorway. There's a slight difference, but maybe you won't be able to notice. I don't know. That's really it. I did, oh wait, that's next. Landed. Haha, landed. I finished a couple things this week. I have it linked in the show notes. I did the My Spiral Scrubby, which is a crochet pattern, and it was super fast. I did it while I was sitting in Nashville. It took like maybe half hour, but then I couldn't figure out how to sew it up. Couldn't figure it out for the life of me, and they totally screwed up like the first 7 rows. I was decreasing too much. I was double decreasing, but I wasn't going out to, how was I doing it? I was increasing it, but I wasn't increasing in the right spot, so I actually was shorting myself because I was turning at that point and going back. So it looks really wonky and lumpy and not how it's supposed to, so I'm going to try that one again. But I thought I'd give it a try anyway. So finish that, and then the big one. Are you ready? I've been whining about these since I started this podcast. Are you ready? The La Vie des Bois socks by Heather Butcher's Babe from the Fiberista Files is her pattern and also her yarn. They're done. They are done, dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Do, do, do. I'm so excited. So anyway, they're beautiful. They're fabulous. They're fantastic. Yeah, they're just awesome. They're all blocked out. They were on size... Did you do those in size 2s? I don't know. It's in. I have them linked. If you really want to know, it's on there. I can't seem to get gauge on socks, so I just do it with whatever works. Yeah, I'm starting to figure that out a little bit. I don't remember what I did them on, though. So anyway, those are done. Those are from my mama. I don't know if I'm going to mail them to her. I think she's coming out next month, or I'm going home. So either way, I think I'm going to hand deliver because it's more fun that way. It's more fun. So that's my landed for this week. Takeoff. I want to do a starving musician hat, and I don't know why in the middle of summer during our best heat wave, which I'm sorry for all of you that hate it. I'm so freaking excited. I've been waiting all for summer for a heat wave, and I'm perfectly fine with the heat wave. I am perfectly fine. So anyway, I'm going to do that at some point. I need to figure out if I have bulky yarn. I've got to have some in here somewhere. I've got to find it as I eye the 5, 6, 7 totes of yarn plus all of my good yarn. All my good yarn is displayed. My fiber's hanging in a thing in the closet. Some of it that can't be hung easily, and then everything else is over there. Anything that's braided up like this, I hang up. But anything that comes like, and I don't know what it's called. If it's a bat, like if it's not braided like this, it's just kind of like if you buy fiber by bulk and they like pull it out and it's not. I don't know what it's called. Sorry. Oh, And for those of you that didn't see Heather's, I ordered the Vesper and Verbena last week. It's purples and pinks and grays, which I didn't think it was that pink when I ordered it, but it's alright, I'll use it. And then this is the Raspberry Lemonade from Highland Handmaids. Oh, it's pretty. It's so pretty. It is mohair, nylon, and superfine merino. And it's fabulous. So, that was my stash enhancement from last week. And what else do I got? Oh, the other thing on takeoff. I am going to be doing some preemie hats. I've had a few people mention Amelia Bella, Melissa from the His and Hers podcast, and from Keegan Lane Yarns. She had a dear friend of hers lose their preemie. They had a very, very early, I want to say it was a little girl, and but I don't know that for sure. Anyway, they had a very, very early baby, and the baby didn't make it. So they were donating. She did a big collection, and I think she might still be taking them for the NICU up in the Michigan area, I do believe. And she's been trying to get people to donate either to that one or to their local ones. There's another one called, I think it's called Remembering Remy, and I don't personally know that cause, but Remy was also a preemie that lives 95 days, so one of the friends is trying to get 95 hats to donate to the NICU down in New York, where that baby stayed. So anyway, I'm accumulating, as I'm finishing socks, I'm accumulating these little balls of yarn. And they're all happy colors, like purple and orange and pink, and this, I don't even know, this is my first pair of socks. I'm not even sure what kind of yarn it is. I don't remember. But I think I'm going to cast on some preemie hats, because they're quick and they're easy to take with, and they'd be something good for me to take when I'm working. So, that's the plan. And let's see. Oh, I had a La Vie de Bois situation for my ground stop, which is my situations in knitting I don't like to talk about. I had them on double points, and I got lazy and didn't put my little double point holder on them, and they got thrown from bag to bag to bag, and when I pulled them out to work on them, a whole bunch of stitches had come off, like almost the entire needle. I managed to save it all without frocking, but it was definitely, thank God I can read my knitting. It was a little scary. But I've been really productive besides that, so that's been really good. And in my holding, which is my spinning, I'm still doing the Katahdin. I don't know if I've actually spun, maybe very little, since I last talked to you guys, which is the Highland Handmaids. It's fantastic. It's Falklands. I like it. It's great. I can't wait to play it. In other news and holding, my sidekick is ready to ship. They said they would try to remember to send a shipping notice when it actually went out. I don't know if it went out without them sending me a shipping notice, or if it's still waiting to be shipped. But I would say within the week, I should have a wheel. So we'll see how that goes. I think I'm going to spin the Cherry Blossom, which is the BFL from Heather. The reason I have so much fiber from Heather is she's my enabler. Her and her husband started this. Actually, maybe even more her husband, because he was the one that popped off with the deal. Oh, you buy a spindle and a braid of yarn, a fiber, and we'll give you a discount. I fell down the hole, thanks to them. So anyway, all my initial stuff was from her. Well, for one, I love her stuff anyway. And a lot of my stuff still continues to come from her. Which is good. I love it. But this is what I've got 2 bumps of this. There's another one up there. You probably can't see it, but it's all tucked in behind. But anyway, this is BFL. I actually started spinning this on a spindle. I do believe this is the one that it was on the needles when my spindle broke. I don't know where it wasn't very much. So anyway, that I think is going to be the first thing on my wheel, because that's the fiber I'm most comfortable with, so we'll see. I'm going to have to learn all the parts of the wheel. We'll see. So that's it. So that's what we're looking forward to in holding. I'm very excited. And then, let's see, reservations. The catch-all, the catch-all. It's hot in here. It's a warm day. We don't have AC. Not that we need it in Maine very often. And it's actually pretty nice, but this little room gets a little twisty. Mean Girls Yarn Club. I talked about this last week, and I posted it on my blog with Laura And I also have it linked in the show notes. I had said that if you went and joined, it was $150 for 6 shipments every 2 months. And I had a bunch of you guys go sign up. And because of you guys mentioning that you signed up and hearing it from me, I won the grand prize. Or was it a drawing? I don't remember. There's a couple things going on right now. Maybe that was a drawing. I think you got an entry for every person that signed up, and then she did a drawing for the grand prize. Yeah, I think that's how it worked. I don't know. I don't remember. There's a couple different drawings going on right now that, oh, I think I'm mixing up with the Podcasters Challenge. I think some of that is if you have the most people joining. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The Podcasters Challenge, with one of them, you would knit along with your item. And if you have the most people, then I think you win a prize for that category. Yes. And this one was, you get an entry for every person. Not that you guys care about any of this. I think you get an entry for every person that joined the club, and then she did a drawing from that. So, anyway, she filled up her club, which she's very excited about, and I won, which means I get a membership to the club. So I will be joining you guys. I'll be in the Mean Girls Yarn Club. I will be right there with you, talking about that when it starts. And actually, let me see if I can find out. Oh, my internet's not working. Sorry. Yeah, I'll let you know when I get that. Of course, I'm sure it'll be awesome. And I was putzing around on my blog today, and I redid my blog. Any feedback, positive or negative, please be gentle if it's negative. Let me know. I'm just trying to get it so it's easier to look at. I think I like this better. I think it's grouped better. But let me know. If something's not working, let me know. But I was looking at where my viewers come from to my Blogspot site, the knittonthefly.blogspot.com. They're from everywhere. US, the UK, Ukraine, Netherlands, Germany, Canada, Norway, South Korea, and Australia. I have people everywhere. I'm flattered. Thank you very much. So, I don't know how accurate all that stuff is, but I gotta tell you, I was pretty excited. So that was pretty awesome. It totally made my day. So, with that, I don't really have anything else for this week. So, I hope everybody is doing well, and I hope you have a great weekend. Enjoy the weather. I hope it's not too hot where you are. I know some of you are getting roasted this weekend. So, be safe, drink lots of water, and I'll see you next week. Bye.